Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, grab a cozy spot. This one's special. If you're one of my regulars, you know the drill. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss when I share these intimate little stories from my life. It means the world to me that you're here. Let's dive in. I still remember the night everything shifted between us. My husband, let's call him Alex, and I had been married for years, happy, comfortable, the kind of love that feels safe and steady. But safe can sometimes feel a little too predictable. Then came that one evening he surprised me with. He didn't plan it alone. We talked about it first, hearts racing, both a little scared but excited. Another woman joined us, just once, just to see. Her hands brushed mine as we laughed nervously. Her lips found his while I held him close from behind, my fingers tracing slow circles on his arms. It wasn't about replacing anything. It was about opening up, trusting each other completely. Afterward, lying tangled together, sweat cooling on our skin, he pulled me in tight, kissed my forehead, and whispered, "I didn't know I could love you more." But I felt it too. Something unlocked inside me. I felt bolder, more alive, more his and more mine at the same time. Our touches lingered longer after that. A simple hand on his waist while cooking turned into something electric. A kiss, goodnight, became deeper, slower, like we were rediscovering each other every time. That confidence stayed with me. Weeks passed, and I caught myself smiling at the memory, feeling this quiet power. He deserved to feel it too, the rush of being wanted, surprised, cherished in a new way. So I started planning, quietly. I reached out to Sarah, his coworker, the one with the bright lipstick who always made him pause just a second too long on video calls. I'd noticed. He tried not to stare, but I saw the flicker in his eyes. We chatted, laughed about it. She was open, curious. Then she mentioned her friend Emma. Sweet, gentle, adventurous in her own quiet way. They both said yes. The night arrived. I dimmed the lights until the living room glowed soft and warm, like candlelight without the flicker. Soft music played low. 3 glasses of wine sat on the table, half full. Sarah and Emma arrived first, looking beautiful in simple dresses that hugged their shapes just right. We sat on the couch, legs close, talking easily, about work, about life, about how sometimes you just want to feel something new together. Our hands brushed occasionally, Sarah's fingers grazing my arm, Emma's knee touching mine. The air felt charged, full of possibility. Then the front door opened. Alex walked in, keys jingling, calling out, "Hey, love, I'm—" He stopped. His eyes moved from me to Sarah to Emma, then back to me. His mouth opened slightly, surprise washing over his face. I stood slowly, heart pounding, and walked to him. I took his hand, felt the warmth of his palm against mine, and pulled him gently closer. "Surprise," I whispered, then kissed him. Slow, deep, right there in front of them. My fingers slid up his arm, holding him steady as his breath caught. Sarah and Emma watched with soft smiles. No rush, just waiting. I turned to them, still holding his hand. "He's earned this," I said quietly, more to him than anyone. Then I led the way down the hallway, our fingers laced, the others following. Their footsteps were light behind us. In the bedroom, the same soft glow waited, pillows arranged, sheets turned down invitingly. I guided him to sit on the edge of the bed. He looked at me, eyes wide, a mix of wonder and nerves. I smiled, brushed my thumb across his cheek. "Just relax. Let it happen." Then I stepped back to the chair in the corner, settling in, legs crossed, watching. Sarah moved first. She knelt close, her hand resting lightly on his knee, then sliding up to his arm. She leaned in, lips brushing his shoulder in a soft kiss. Emma joined from the other side, her fingers tracing gentle patterns along his back, helping ease his shirt off slowly, piece by piece, carefully, like unwrapping something precious. Their touches were tender. Hands on his chest, arms around his waist, lips grazing his neck, his collarbone. He breathed deeper, leaning into it, eyes flicking to me now and then, checking. I nodded, smiling, feeling my own pulse quicken just watching how they cared for him. They stayed close, bodies near his, holding him between them. Sarah's hand rested on his hip, steadying him as she kissed along his jaw. Emma pressed softly against his side, her arm around his shoulders, whispering something that made him smile. The room filled with quiet sounds, breaths sinking, soft sighs, the rustle of fabric. No hurry, just connection, building slowly. Then Sarah guided him to lie back. She moved over him gracefully, hands on his chest, keeping eye contact. She started a gentle rhythm, slow, deliberate, like a dance only they knew. Emma stayed near, fingers trailing along his arm, kissing his shoulder, his hand. He reached up, holding Sarah's waist, then Emma's hand, pulling them closer. Their bodies moved together in harmony, touches lingering, breaths mingling. From my chair, I watched every moment, the way his fingers tightened on the sheets, the way his head tilted back slightly, the soft sounds he made. My own body responded, warmth spreading through me, my hand resting on my thigh as I leaned forward just a little. It was beautiful, intimate, trust poured out of every touch. The tension built quietly, steadily. His breathing grew uneven, body arching just enough. Sarah slowed, guiding him through it with care, her hand in his hair. Emma kissed his temple softly as he let go, a deep, contented sigh escaping him. They held him after, bodies close, arms around him, letting the moment settle. I stood then, walking over step by step. He looked up at me, eyes soft, chest rising and falling. I sat beside him, my hand on his chest, feeling his heartbeat slow. I leaned down, kissed him gently, long, loving. "The night's just starting," I whispered against his lips. "I haven't had my turn yet." We all stayed close after that, hands finding each other, quiet laughter, more wine, more touches. The four of us tangled together in the soft light, sharing the warmth, the closeness. No one rushed. It was about feeling wanted, seen, loved in ways we'd never tried before. And through it all, Alex and I kept finding each other's eyes, fingers linking, like anchors in the sweetest storm. That night reminded me how strong we are together, how opening up doesn't take anything away. It adds layers, trust, desire, joy. So, be honest in the comments. If you were in his place tonight, feeling all that care and attention, what would you do? How would it feel? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Keep it respectful, of course. Drop a like if this resonated, subscribe if you want more stories like this, and hit the bell so you're here next time. Thanks for watching, loves. Sweet dreams.